Hey everybody on YouTube, Lupus Creepus here, and I am back for more Will It Kill Me? And before I get into it, I want to say I had a wonderful honeymoon. It was really great. It was nice just getting away for a week, spend some time with my lovely wife Becca, which you can see now I'm officially married. I have the ring right there. And it was awesome. But we're once again back to the grind, and I'm here for more awesome creepypasta ritual testing. And this time I have not one, not two, but three haunted phone numbers I want to test with you here tonight. So first off, it's about 9:30. That will only matter with one of the numbers I'm going to be texting. But I have three tonight. The first is going to be Sadako's phone number. And what that is a number where you call essentially a number in Japan, which I'm going to bring up here because that requires a few extra steps because I got to call outside the United States. But if you call this number, you'll hear a lot of weird noises and then some really creepy sounds that'll hang up, or I guess you hang up. But in the end, it says, well, at least most things say that if you call this number, you will die within a week from some creepy accident. The second is going to be Boothworld Industries. You might have seen this creepypasta before, and it's a really interesting one where a guy gets a call from a really weird representative from Boothworld Industries and offers a remodeling service. He tries it out on an ex-girlfriend, and she ends up getting killed. He also ends up finding out that he is scheduled for a remodeling service unless he's able to get over 1,000 members for this strange, weird industry/cult thing. And he's offered to, and he threw out the phone number, so we'll give it a call and see if maybe we can become members. Maybe even Lupus can schedule himself a remodeling. The last is going to be a very popular one, the Cellphone Game. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it, read it, or whatnot. I've got a lot of suggestions for it, but I've got the number here. This is the one where you have to text a number at midnight exactly. If you do it with the right phrase, I wish for the power to curse, then you end up in this game. The point of the game is you have 2 weeks to find either a protective object that will save you from whatever supernatural power is going to come out and get you, or you can invite someone else into the game by texting them, "Welcome to the game." If you do that, you put them into the game and grant yourself an extension to find your number. The problem with that is you only get a very little bit of an extension each time. So the first time you get an extra week, then you get half of that, 3 days. Then it gets less and less by half until only you have a few hours. If you don't do that by the appropriate time, you get dragged away by something rather creepy and sinister, and probably going to end up being very painful. First off, I'm going to start out with Sadako's phone number, because that requires the most work. Let me see here. So, let's see. I need to first call, because you gotta I'm calling from the US into Japan, because it has to be in Japan. So let's see, it's 011 to exit. 011. And then from there, you do the country code, which is 8181. Let's see, make sure I got this right. Okay, and then it's the actual phone number from there. I do also want to recommend nobody actually call or text these numbers because, even if they are, there's always the risk that these might be real and might kill you, but there's a risk that these might be actual people's numbers, and you can get in a lot of trouble for prank calls and things like that. So please don't do it. I don't want to see any of you get in trouble. Let me take care of the creepy, phone number calling. I'll take the hit. That's okay. I'll deal with that myself. So the number for this is now 090 and then a bunch of fours, so 8 fours after that. Okay, that's pretty easy. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Alright, so if I have this ready, you can probably see, hopefully see it on my phone right here. 011 gets me out of the country. 81 is the outside country code. 090 is the number to get into Japan, if I'm reading this correctly. Then it's 444 4444. Alright, let's try this. I'll put it on speakerphone so you guys can hear it.
Your account is not authorized to make calls to this phone number.
Oh.
If you would like to have additional capabilities added to your account, please call customer service.
Apparently I can't call this phone number. I'll try one more time, seeing how it is a little difficult to call outside of the country. Yeah, let me try this from here. 01181, and then we go onto the phone number. Okay, let's try 01181. And now it's going to go onto the phone number. Let me bring it up here. So let me double check. You know what? Let's see. Sadako in Underworld usually has the right one. 090. Yeah, let me try it. Though it did say I may not need to actually do the outside number for this. So let me try doing that, the outside number. 81 090 1234 1234. Let's see, this will get me outside the country.
The number or code you have dialed.
Again, I'm not able to do it from
the
here.
number or code.
So, I guess this one is still going to be up in the air considering I can't actually dial outside the country on this phone. I'll try it again on maybe like a landline or something like that a little bit of the time. But for right now, I'm going to say this one could still be out there because I can't quite dial the right country code apparently. At least not for my cell phone service. But there is one that I can still try, and that is Boothworld Industries. Boothworld seems to be a little more local. Alright, so now the number for that is 630. Let me make sure I get back to it. I want to get this right. 296. Double check again. 7536. 7536. Okay, ooh, Illinois. So that's the number right there, and hopefully you can I'll try to get closer so you can kind of see the number. Again, don't call or text these numbers because you don't know if they're actually real people's numbers, and I really hate to see them get pissed off at it. And let me see, who am I trying to contact? The person in the creepypasta contacted a number named, Boothworld Industries. The representative was Samantha. Let's see if we can get a hold of her. It's ringing. Still ringing.
You have reached Boothworld Industries. Your number has been lost and traced. A service representative will be with you shortly for a call. Please Boothworld Industries stay safe. You have a marvelous day.
Whoa. Okay. Now, I got to say, the person who invented this creepypasta, I'm gonna give you props, or whatever, whoever has this number, because I don't know if you could hear the message, but it said, "Thank you for calling Boothworld Industries. Your number has been traced, and a representative will call you back shortly." Wow. Okay, that's kind of freaky, but again, I'm gonna be the skeptic here. Probably just someone going along with the creepypasta and whatnot, and just make sure to kind of get this number set. I mean, that's devotion to your story, man, and I applaud you. But of course, if I do happen to get a call back from Samantha, representative of the company, or somebody else, I will be sure to let you all know. Ooh, I got a bug trying to attack me. Maybe it's a sign that I should stop trying to do all these crazy stunts. Okay. Now the final one is going to be the Cellphone Game. That one requires particular timing. You have to send the text message at midnight. But right now it is only 9:40, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time, get prepped and everything, and at midnight I'm going to come back here and we'll get this going and we'll see if we can enter the game. Lupus will be right back in just, I guess, a couple hours. See you then. Hey guys, Lupus is back and it is almost midnight. In fact, it is 11:56. That's why I'm actually trying to keep my voice down, because it is midnight here and I'm outside. I don't really want to wake up any of the neighbors because I'm doing creepy ritual stuff. But this is to get ready for the Cellphone Game text message that I'm about to send out at midnight. For a bit of a refresher, since I spoke about it in the beginning, the Cellphone Game is basically a story where you send a text message to a particular number at midnight exactly. The text message is, "I wish for the power to curse," and supposedly you get a text message back saying, "Welcome to the game." And then you have two things that you can do. One is that you have to try to find a particular protective item. I guess it can be anything, but probably then it's going to end up being something embarrassing or hurting you or something. But if you get this item, you're safe for however long you have it. The second way is you can welcome somebody else into the Cellphone Game by sending them a message saying, "Welcome to the game," and they're into it. Now, if you are able to do any of those things, you're safe for a little bit. If you don't, you get, well, I guess what the story describes is dragged away. And from how it seems to go, it seems pretty nasty and pretty painful. If you get the item, though, you're okay, you're good, just keep it with you, you're fine for the rest of your life. If you decide to get someone else into the game, then you just get yourself a grace period. Actually, I was wrong earlier. It starts out with 2 weeks, then a week, then like 3 days, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller as it goes on. So the only way to permanently do it is to, I guess, get your protective item. As we get close, it's 11:58. I'm going to try to hold my phone up there. You can kind of see it. Here's the number. There's a text message. I got this number with the help of some very helpful viewers and a few searches on Google and things like that. Again, I want to reiterate, do not text, call, or message any of these numbers because, again, they could be considered prank calls and then you're going to get in trouble, and that's not cool. I'll take the hit. You can find out if they're real for me. Why not? So, as you can see, I wish for the power to curse. It's 11:58. Oh, weird, I got sirens going off in the background. Well, that's great. They're getting ready to, I guess, come over here and get my dead body after I send this text message. Well, no, I have a 2-week period, I guess. Man, you know, it's funny, if this one does work, I have no idea what to put in this game. I don't know one of my friends in that game. That's really screwed up, you know? That'd be really messed up. Just because I had to go on a hunt for a particular special item. Okay, 11:59. I'll probably end up cutting right here and bringing it back for the moment again. Here it is. I'll show it to you again once the clock hits midnight, and we'll get this going. Alright, 12 a.m. exactly. You see it there? 12 a.m. Sending out the text message. I'm now entering the Cellphone Game. Sent. See? 12 a.m. There it is. Alright, now, I'm either expecting a welcome to the game text message or soon a very angry text message back or phone call at 12 a.m. I'd be kind of pissed, but, well, I guess you probably expect that if your number is equated with a well-known phone creepypasta. So let's see, is Lupus going to enter into the Cellphone Game? Or is he going to get yelled at by an angry bystander? So far, it is neither. See that? Nothing. Nothing there. Alright, everybody, it's been about 5 minutes. It's now 12:05, as you can see from there. And also you can see I have not received a text message back. So I guess I'm not into the Cellphone Game. So, out of the 3 haunted phone numbers, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we're probably not gonna see any action here. So, first off, the Cellphone Game. I think that this is just, you know, somebody had a really interesting idea for a creepypasta. Now, the number here is actually not in the physical creepypasta itself. It was one that kind of came about afterward. There's a few comments down below that say, hey, I found the number here, and if you do like a Google search for it, it will kind of relate that same number here. So to be honest, this could be the be the number that was meant to be, and maybe I just didn't do it right, or it could just be a complete another hoax that somebody attached a number to. Maybe they wanted to get back to one of their buddies or something, and say like, hey, text this guy, hi. Then before you know, one friend has a whole bunch of text messages saying, I wish for the power of curse. I'd be kind of pissed at that. Boothworld Industries, I think this guy specifically set up a number to kind of go along with, just to kind of add another level to the creepypasta, which really, I gotta commend you for that. That is pretty freaking cool. Good job there. But again, I think it's just to add another, just that extra bit to kind of be like, oh, maybe this creepypasta is real, because that number is in the story. In fact, I think it's the name of the creepypasta. But I don't think it's, I don't think I'm gonna get a call back saying, hey, would you like to remodel somebody? The last one, Sadako's phone number, is, I guess, the one that I can't really give you a clear thing on, because I couldn't, I guess with my carrier or whatnot, I couldn't call into Japan for it. But if I am able to at some point, I'll let you guys know and tell you exactly, what happens when you call Sadako. But so far, I think my phone is pretty safe here. I don't think I'm having issues, though if I do end up getting a call either from Samantha at Boothworld Industries or from either the Cellphone Game saying, hey, you're in the game, good luck finding your item, or a really angry guy saying, why the hell are you texting me at 12 o'clock at night, I will let you guys know. I know this is a bit of a short Will It Kill Me, but I do have a bigger one for you next time. They're planning to get the bit of the group together and doing the Raven Man. I know you guys have been really asking about that one. Let's see if we can summon this guy. Maybe get some answers given about, maybe some creepy questions or whatnot. We'll see what the Raven Man has to say. But for now, it is 12:08, and Lupus is cold and tired. And I think for now, he's out.